You might have seen this video a while back.
Do you have phones?
And at the same time, you might have some questions about it, like how I was able to find a Furmeet and attend it. It's been a year since COVID-19 has spread across the world, and even with the vaccine rollout, many furs simply don't know how to host Furmeets in a safe, effective manner. We're still months away from having a fully open economy and Furmeets returning back to normal, so in the meantime, here's some tips to make your next Furmeet a fun and safe one. First, let's get this out of the way. You do not need a fursuit to join a Furmeet. Waiting to get a fursuit before joining a Furmeet is like waiting to have a fursona to talk to furries. It's a big misconception and sadly locks a bunch of new people from joining the fandom. I mean, look at me. I'm a young fur who doesn't even have their own fursuit. I mean, this is what I made. Fursuits are a serious investment, and before you do that, you should join Furmeets and talk to the other fursuiters before committing to it. And if you are a fursuit, you will need to take extra precautions. Oops. Now, with that out of the way, you'll need to find a Furmeet to attend. Before the pandemic, many were in person and therefore had to be local, but now Furmeets can be found online. Typing Furmeets or Furmeets near me can show you a lot of different options on the internet. Telegram, Discord, and Meetup are a few potential options that you might be able to explore. For Telegram, it's the most popular messaging application among furries. There are many different group chats for furs of all types. Some of these group chats announce Furmeets on Telegram, although you will have to find them since they are not easily to find online. You can ask around the internet and try to join as many as you can. For Discord, it is a similar messaging application to Telegram, but it stands out with its voice chat feature, which allows for voice calls, streams, and video calls. This is a great option for furries who can't travel a lot of distance. Like I said for Telegram, you must seek them out as many of them are not public. Finally, for Meetup, at least for furries, it is mainly US based, and it is typically the most organized of Furmeets, but may be hard for people outside the US to find them. You can try multiple platforms to see which one works for you, and in my experience, these are the most common platforms to find Furmeets. Now you've found the Furmeet, you'll need to find all the information you can on that Furmeet, such as the type of Furmeet, the date and time, location, age restrictions, fursuit policy, the cost of attending, if there is one, and especially during this time, the COVID-19 protocols. Some Furmeets have gone virtual in response to the pandemic. You should ask questions and get all these details in advance. When the time comes, you'll need to pack, even if it's virtual. You need to bring several things depending on the location and distance of the event. First off, we got essentials. Obviously, you gotta bring a wallet to pay, and definitely bring your phone. First off, we have these. Next, we have water. Bringing water, especially when fursuiting, is very important. Have some on you at all times, just in case. And we have this. Remember, businesses will charge for water, so make sure you account for that. Now we have food. Make sure you can bring a couple of snacks, and businesses will also charge for this, so make sure you keep that in mind as well. And this. Then we have the fursuit, which obviously you would want to bring, and depending on the size, it will require some extra space in your luggage. And of course, we have this. And finally, mask and hand sanitizer. Bring a mask and hand sanitizer to limit the spread of the virus. And finally, we have these. Wait. Perfect. To bring all this stuff, I suggest using a backpack or a luggage bag for more space. Make sure you keep all this hand if it's a virtual event. Now with all this stuff, you need to find a way to get there. For virtual meets, you'll only need a computer and a strong internet connection. However, if the event is in person, you'll have to go and actually get there. If the event is close enough, you can try walking there. Unfortunately, most of them won't be in walking distance. For more distance events, you can get a friend to drive you, arrange public transportation, or use a rideshare event. You definitely want to account for this in your budget, as you don't want to be stranded because you couldn't pay the fare. This might seem like a lot to remember, but in the end, make sure to have fun. It can get pretty stressful with the virus in the past few months, and we definitely don't want to take that away from a meet that is supposed to bring furries together. We all want to get together in a safe manner. Now, once you're at the Furmeet, how are you supposed to act in it? This video will show you how to do just that.